Oh, what? Oh, wow. What? Oh, I didn't do that again. Bounce and wait. Okay, what is that? Right. Oh, wow. Oh, this one. This one. Don't put your hand on your dumbass. Holy crap.
Welcome to Let's Talk About It with Ryan, and today we are going to talk about back to the 70s. I know I've been promising this video for a while, I'm finally doing it. It might be a little bit of a long one today, so let's get started. First thing I want to talk about is that this video is for entertainment purposes only and for learning purposes only. I may get a couple things wrong in this video. Feel free to correct me in the comments below. I just gathered up information about the 70s. So if I get something wrong, let me know in the comments. First thing we're going to talk about is the Watergate scandal. 1974 resignation of U.S. President Richard Nixon after the Watergate break-in fundamentally altered politics. The Watergate affair led to resignation of President Richard Nixon in 1974, as I just said, making him the first and only president to do so. The Vietnam War, the conflict finally ended with America's withdrawal in 1973, and the fall of Sagan in 1975. The energy crisis, the 1973 OPEC oil embargo caused fuel shortage. This forced drivers into a long line of gas stations, like it does now. Nixon shock in 1971. Nixon took the U.S. dollar off the gold standard completely, reconstructing global financial system. The jailhouses. The dominant style was tight on top and loose on the bottom, best presented by iconic bell-bottom pants, just stiletto. The casual chick, everyday wear, embrace and relax approach using the t-shirt, denim, jeans, and sneakers. Uh, Key garments, lecture suits for men, and uh, Diane von Furstenberg jersey wrap dress for women became staple of the era. The Back to the 70s continue. The 1970s pop culture landscape was the thrilling era of creative rebellion, uh, gender experimentation, and the birth of modern entertainment. It was a decade where television got real, music split into stylicity, uh, competing subcultures, and Hollywood invented the blockbuster. The revolution of television in the 1970s, uh, shift away from the wholesome escapist sitcom of the 1960s to embrace gritty realism, social uh, commentary, and unforgettable variety act. Socially contagious sitcom in the 1970s, producer Norman Lear revolutionized TV with All in the Family, talking about racism, politics, and class. Its spinoff, like The Jeffersons, Maude, continued breaking barriers. The rise of the variety shows. Saturday nights were dominated by The Carol Burnett Show, The Sonny and Cher Comedy Hour, and the 1975 debut of SNL, Saturday Night Live. The 1970s also gave us action shows like The Fall Guy, The $6 Million Man, Charlie's Angels, Archie and Hutch, and Wonder Woman. In 1977, the groundbreaking miniseries Roots captivated the nation, drawing record-breaking viewership and sparking visual conversations about slavery and American history. The Great Music Split. The 1970s saw the reformation of popular music. into distinct, powerful subcultures, moving from the unified solidistic rock movement of the 1960s. Disco fever, shimmering dance floors, mirrored balls, and four on the floor beats dominated the late 70s. Iconic like Donna Summer, the Bee Gees, and Chick, spelled C-H-I-C, provided soundtrack for the legendary nightlife at Studio 54. Music from the 1970s also gave us the birth of punk, new wave, arena rock, heavy metal, and the roots of hip-hop in 1973. Hollywood blockbusters. The new Hollywood directors like George Lucas, Steven Spielberg, and Francis Ford Coppola changed cinema forever. Movies like Jaws in 1975 and Star Wars 1977 created the modern summer blockbuster formula. Despite living in a progressive era, 70s audience were obsessed with the 1950s nostalgia, filled by the massive success of TV shows like Happy Days and smash hit musical hit movies like Grease, 1978, the 1970s pop culture. Teen culture revolved around video games, arcades, roller rinks, skating rinks, and cruising down local boulevards. Popular consumer novelties include the Pet Rock, Mood Rings, Lava Lamp, 8-track, and a poster of Farrah Fawcett. And I'm sure everybody in the 70s had one on their wall. And I believe it became the first sex symbol of the 70s. I didn't grow up in the 70s, but my dad has a couple 70s things that he still has 50 plus years ago. 8-track is one of them, and he had the CB radio that was popular in the 70s. He had a speaker for the drive-in movies. One of the speakers anyway, and then one of the order microphones, so when you order food and they bring it up to you. I believe he has one of those too. I got some original furniture from the 70s. My house was built in the 70s. There's a lot of things that happened in the 70s that revolutionized in today's world, some of it. More like the 60s and 50s stuff. And a lot of products is yet discontinued, and a lot of it's still around. which I'll be talking about the 70's product, what they used in the 70's in the next episode. On September 5th. So stay tuned for that. I won't be doing an episode next week on next Saturday, because I posted a lot of them here. I need to take a week off, but I'll be back on the 24th. It's a Monday. It'll be a special episode of the 2-year anniversary to this series. So let's talk about it. I think it'll be my top 5 favorite episodes of Let's Talk About It, including the first episode I've ever done. So I'll plan on doing that. It might be pre-recorded. Most likely it'll be pre-recorded, and then I'll just post it on that Monday. New content is coming out. And keep your eye out for that. I should have the truck driving game out again. I'll be coming back. Mario Maker will be coming back. Yeah. And then the returning shows are coming back too, the ones that I have. Like, let's talk about it. Hollywood Stars and Icons. Rest in peace. And if you want to know what the schedules are for that, I have a video out that talks about all that stuff and what's coming in the next year of 2027. My plan in the future is to do a podcast or a blog video, whatever comes first. What if I do a podcast? What should my podcast be? Let me know in the comments below. If I do a vlog, that would be kind of hard to do. I don't think our podcast would be that hard to do. Maybe if I tell some story or something, I think I can do that. And I'll start doing live videos on YouTube again within the next month or so. So keep your eye out for that. So I got some stuff coming. If you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet and you want to subscribe, all you gotta do is hit subscribe, hit the word all. It takes you to everything that I post, and it's absolutely free to join. At the bottom of this video, where you see the little fast forward button, if you click on that, there should be an invite. And if there's not an invite to this thing, there is on other videos. Just click on that, and it will take you to my playlist. Just scan the QR code with your phone, and it will take you to my playlist. That way you have access to the playlist quicker. And I think it does more than just that. Thanks for watching the video today. And I will see you in the next video. I'll return to this in about a week or two. And just keep your eye out for the 2-year anniversary episode. I'd like to talk about it. Hope you guys have a good night and a good day. And I will see you in the next video.